What's going on, guys? So on this episode of Knuckle Busters Garage, I'm going to answer a few questions on Project Playback. If you guys aren't familiar with that, that's my Nissan Hardbody mini truck with obviously a lot of mods to it. So first things first, I'm going to go put my bed kit in, and then I'm going to do a little bit of suspension work with it. Answer those questions first. So to answer the first couple questions I get, yes, there's carpet in the bed, yes, there's wood in the bed, and no, I don't drive this in the rain. Second question is, where the hell is my tailgate handle? As you can see, there's nothing here. I'll show you. Here's the outside, smooth tailgate skin, and here's the inside. Patch panel, tailgate handle, and yes, it does work. Woo, look at that, woohoo! And one of the other questions I always get is, what color is this? Because some people actually like this color, so they want to know. Well, here's the paint can. There's everything you need to know. Here's the good old color. Oh. Pretty good, huh? So why exactly do I have this paint? Well, because during the summer, this was a lot lower. Now I raised it up because I had to take it to a shop. And I was worried he wouldn't be able to get on the lift, so I went ahead and lifted it back up for him. Not exactly stock, but sure feels like it. Anyway, so before I didn't have bump stops, because I just pulled the old ones out and it gave me a lot more room to put the axle up into the body. The tires would rub on the inside of the fender here, so it ended up scraping away all the paint, clear coat, primer, and now I have the actual color of the truck, so I can go ahead and just paintbrush that on. And we should be mint. Well, I just officially learned the hard way on why you should use the proper cups for painting. The paint ate right through the bottom of the cup. And some of the other one actually. So of course, as soon as I go to throw it away, the cup falls apart and ends up on the floor. But here's what's left of the first cup. So yeah, be careful on the product of cups you use whenever you fill it with paint or whatever. What was this one? Dart. Here's the company, here's the cup, like whatever and whatnot. So, now enough for future use, don't use these cups when you fill them with paint. So one of the questions I always get asked is how I lowered this thing. So on a Nissan Hardbody, the rear is just regular leaf springs and the front end is torsion bars. Now I'm going to show you how I lowered those. So here's all the stuff I use to lower my vehicle. 3/4 inch ratcheting wrench, 19mm, make that 2. 3/4 inch ratchet, 19mm socket, bunch of extensions, and a bolt tray. So here's the driver's side. Now if you come under here, right under, probably about the center of the door here, go right underneath to where the frame's at, and you're gonna find these threads right here and 2 bolts. Well, these 2 bolts are the torsion bars. Now you can tighten them to raise them and loosen them to lower it. Yeah, and as you can see, they go all the way to the front here. Yeah, up to the front suspension stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and loosen these bolts back up, and then hopefully remember the same number for the other side, so I can do the same thing and then measure it from the fender to the ground, and then should be mint. So let's go ahead and take care of this. First things first, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to crack this this nut loose here. So you get that all nice and loose, and then this nut is basically just like a lock nut, but for lack of a better term, it just locks this bigger nut into place, and this bigger nut is actually what raises and lowers the mechanism for the suspension. So you just bring this back, loosen this bigger nut, and then keep bringing it back down to where I'm going to put it for lowered suspension. So now this side's ready to rock and roll, and I'm gonna head over to the other side. And then I'll put it back down on the ground and show you guys what it should look like. Alright, so front end's lowered, back end's still jacked up, and I measured the floor to the fender. Once again, both sides, make sure they're the same. Because since the garages might be an uneven surface, you want to do that on both sides to make sure that it's level, but it might not be looking level on the floor. But when you get it out and about, it's going to be level. Now I have to fix the atrociousness that this is looking like. And yeah. So for that, I am gonna find my 3-inch blocks, because I forgot where I put them. Yeah, over there. Right there. Oh, I got an issue, I can't go over there. Here we go. Okay. 3-inch blocks, I got the hole in the bottom, the pin at the top. And the U-bolts that I have are already under there and on. I'm just gonna reuse those. And so yeah, I'm gonna go install these on the leaf springs, and then show you another trick that I did to lower this even more. So let's go under here. Alright, jack stands are out from underneath it. I just got the jack holding it up. Let's see what she looks like. Oh yeah. That looks so much better than earlier. It's not monster trucking anymore. And that right there is how you lower a Nissan Hardbody. It looks so good now. Oh yeah!